diving headfirst into the captivating world of Meghan Markle, the illustrious American who captured not just Prince Harry's heart, but the global imagination as well. Since 2016, when Meghan's romantic involvement with Prince Harry was brought to light, her life has been a hot topic for tabloids and news outlets around the world. The intriguing rags-to-royalty journey of this charismatic former actress from the TV series Suits to becoming a member of the British royal family kept people glued to their screens. Meghan Markle's charm extends beyond her screen presence. She's known for her intellectual prowess and empathetic nature, which undoubtedly contributed to Prince Harry's affection for her. Over the years, more information about Meghan has surfaced, further piquing public interest. Certain revelations are not only interesting, but also unexpected and even peculiar. Let's dive into one such revelation. Did you know that Meghan is not the Duchess's real first name? In an article by The Sun, it was revealed that her birth name is actually Rachel Meghan Markle. Quite interestingly, her character in Suits was also named Rachel. When Queen Elizabeth II officially gave her royal blessing for Meghan's marriage to Prince Harry, she had to use Meghan's full name, Rachel Meghan Markle. Harper's Bazaar, which also touched on this unusual piece of information, pointed out that the reasons for Meghan going by her middle name are still under wraps. Is Meghan Markle her preferred stage name, chosen for its melodic quality? Or has she been called by her middle name since childhood? This trend of using alternate names isn't exclusive to Meghan. Even Prince Harry is known by a different name. His birth name is actually Henry. It is intriguing to think of the reasons behind these name choices. But as it stands, Meghan is the name that has become synonymous with grace, poise, and royal allure. Transitioning from the realm of names to the uncharted waters of Meghan Markle's past careers, it is intriguing to note that before her days of royalty, and even prior to her acting career, she possessed a skill that's both artistic and meticulous. Believe it or not, Meghan Markle was once a professional calligrapher. Yes, that's correct. An expert in the art of beautiful handwriting. Meghan shed light on this facet of her past in a conversation with Esquire in 2018. She attributed her calligraphy skills to her schooling days. It was because I went to an all-girls Catholic school for like 6 years during the time when kids actually had handwriting class, Meghan divulged. Her knack for cursive writing emerged naturally, and instead of adopting the usual route of waiting tables, she freelanced as a calligrapher. Meghan even mentioned that she had the privilege of penning down the wedding invitations for Robin Thicke and Paula Patton. But that's not all. Meghan's interest in wellness and mindfulness came to life at an exceptionally young age through yoga. She confided to Best Health, stating, "Yoga is my thing." This affinity was kindled through her mother, who herself is a yoga instructor. Meghan began attending Mommy and Me yoga classes at the tender age of 7. While initially finding it challenging, her mother's encouraging words, "Flower, you will find your practice, just give it time," stuck with her, and by the time she was in college, yoga had become an integral part of her life. During her acting days, Meghan frequented hot yoga classes guided by instructor Duncan Parviainen. She was drawn to his positive aura, asserting, "He is so positive, and especially in my industry, it's so important to surround yourself with people who are grounded and really optimistic." The serenity and optimism derived from these yoga sessions with Parviainen were likely valuable assets as Meghan navigated the whirlwind of becoming a member of the British royal family. Taking another intriguing turn, let's now explore a peculiar chapter from Meghan Markle's acting days. Like many actors striving to make a mark, Meghan took up an assortment of roles. One such venture that might raise eyebrows, considering her present status, is her stint as a briefcase girl on the game show Deal or No Deal. Speaking to Esquire, Meghan shed light on this period, commenting, "I would put that job into the category of things I was doing while I was auditioning to try to make ends meet." She took on this role shortly after working at the U.S. Embassy in Argentina, which can be considered quite the juxtaposition in career paths. Despite the job not aligning with her aspirations, Meghan approached it with a positive attitude, labeling it as a learning experience. She eloquently explained, "It helped me to understand what I would rather be doing." Venturing into the domestic sphere, It's enthralling to learn that the Duchess of Sussex harbors a unique fascination with a particular kitchen appliance. In her 2018 interview with Esquire, Meghan expressed her unusual fondness for her Vitamix blender. Such is her devotion that she took it along during a vacation on Canada Day weekend. "Me and my Vitamix, we really sort of ran the show on feeding everybody for that weekend," Meghan fondly reminisced. Her attachment extends to the point of shipping the blender along with her car. She professed using it daily and jovially noted, "I cannot travel without my Vitamix. It's like a commercial at this point." One cannot help but wonder if her Vitamix continues to be her constant companion, even in the royal household. Segueing into the sumptuous world of fine wine, Meghan Markle exhibits a rich taste, somewhat akin to Queen Elizabeth II, who is known to relish German wine. The Sun disclosed that Buckingham Palace boasts an extensive cellar of exquisite wines. Meghan, in a 2012 article for Today, confessed her adoration for wine. She wrote, "At the end of a long day, there is nothing I enjoy more than a glass of wine." Initially, Meghan's preference was for any red wine, but as time elapsed, her palate refined. Recounting a campervan expedition through New Zealand's vineyards with her then-husband, she elaborated, "The exploration of finding a great wine is part of the fun, only trumped by that first sip of a pour that is made with such care that you can't help but want to thank the winemaker personally." Meghan's ardor for wine is unmistakable. Transitioning to a different avenue of the Duchess's life, let's talk about friendships. With a personality as captivating as Meghan's, it comes as no surprise that she boasts an impressive roster of friends. Among the more unexpected friendships, Meghan is reportedly close to tennis superstar Serena Williams. According to E! News, Meghan, in her blog back in 2014, shed light on the genesis of this friendship. She penned that they connected at DirecTV's Celebrity Beach Bowl and immediately hit it off, sharing laughter and discussing quintessential girly stuff rather than their respective professions. Meghan continued to ardently support Serena and was seen cheering her on at the US Open Championship. After Serena clinched the Grand Slam, Meghan is known to have shared an Instagram post from the stands, congratulating her friend. The royal family's love for tennis is well documented, and Meghan, too, was spotted in the Wimbledon Championships in 2019, enthusiastically watching Serena compete, as reported by The Sun. This heartwarming bond between Meghan and Serena is an epitome of friendship transcending different walks of life. Let's turn back the clock and peer into Meghan Markle's childhood. As perfect as she seems now, it might be hard to fathom Meghan navigating through an awkward phase. However, in a candid revelation to Esquire, she admitted that her adolescent self was markedly different from the poised figure she is today. Meghan spent a considerable amount of time on the set of Married with Children, where her father was a lighting director and director of photography. Her memory of this time is both amusing and nostalgic. She recounted being a curly-haired, gap-toothed little girl in a Catholic school uniform amidst the glamorous cast. She humorously recounted, "Just picture me with my curly hair and a gap in my teeth and my little school uniform with Keds on, looking up like, 'Hi,' at these very, provocative women." Meghan's transformation from that adorable kid to the Duchess of Sussex is truly remarkable. Venturing into an unexpected realm of family history, an intriguing revelation has emerged. It may sound surprising, but Meghan Markle and Prince Harry share ancestral ties, albeit distant ones. According to the Daily Mail, the couple's common ancestor is Ralph Bowles, who lived in the 15th century and held the position of High Sheriff of County Durham. The genealogical connection arises from Meghan's paternal grandmother, Doris Markle, who, in contrast to her regal lineage, worked at a dollar store. One of Ralph Bowles' grandchildren's lineage is linked to the Markle family, while another is connected to the Queen Mother. Additionally, on her paternal grandfather's side, Meghan is descended from German ancestors who boasted their own coat of arms. So it appears that a royal lineage was etched in Meghan's ancestry long before she became a duchess. Transitioning from ancestry to aesthetics, Meghan Markle's features have become the talk of the town. It's not unusual for individuals to covet the looks of their beloved celebrities, with some going to considerable lengths, including plastic surgery. However, there is one particular feature of Meghan that has caught the fancy of many: her nose. As E! News reported, Dr. Stephen T. Greenberg, a renowned plastic surgeon, asserted in November 2017 that Meghan's nose is in high demand among patients. According to Dr. Greenberg, patients started coming to see me about 6 months ago requesting Meghan Markle's nose. The surge in requests escalated as Meghan's relationship with Prince Harry became public. The allure of her nose, as explained by Dr. Greenberg, is its refined appearance. He stated, "She's gorgeous, but she also comes across like the girl next door." Shifting gears to Meghan's early inclination towards performing arts, it is evident that her passion for performance was ignited long before her acting career took flight. In a delightful snippet from the past, a video emerged showcasing a 17-year-old Meghan Markle performing Santa Baby in her high school's Christmas show in 1998. Clad in an all-black ensemble with a Santa hat, Meghan is seen lip-syncing alongside Natalie Fryman, who later also pursued an acting career. As reported by The Sun, this performance was emblematic of Meghan's transition from an awkward teenager to a confident young woman. An audience member at the performance was quoted saying, "After being a bit of an awkward teen, by this point Meghan has blossomed into an attractive young woman, and this shows that she was really relishing it." Adding an amusing dimension to the multi-talented Meghan Markle, it appears that even royalty is not exempt from having celebrity crushes. Meghan, who is now in a blissful marriage with Prince Harry, didn't hesitate to disclose her unusual choice for a celebrity crush. Dennis Quaid, known to many as the father in The Parent Trap. In a 2016 interview with Best Health, Meghan candidly remarked, "You're going to laugh at who my male celebrity crush is, but I'll never let it go. I love Dennis Quaid." Moreover, her admiration doesn't end with Hollywood. She expressed her awe for Madeleine Albright, the politician, citing Albright's feat of learning German while on bed rest. Meghan's unconventional selection of crushes portrays her as someone with eclectic tastes, unafraid to embrace her preferences. Another revelation that caught the attention of many was Meghan's decision to alter her engagement ring. As reported by Town & Country in 2019, Meghan was seen with a new eternity band on her finger post, the birth of her son Archie. The general assumption was that this band was a present from Prince Harry, possibly in celebration of their son's birth or their first wedding anniversary. What caught more eyes, however, was the subtle redesign of her engagement ring. The revamped design included a shift from a solid gold band to one adorned with petite diamonds. The speculation was rife regarding the reason behind this change. Some theorized that it was a result of pregnancy-induced finger swelling, while others posited that it might have been an endeavor to harmonize her jewelry. Fortunately, the most cherished aspect of the ring, the 3 central diamonds, one of which is from Princess Diana's collection, remained unaltered. As Harry mentioned in their debut interview with the BBC, 2 of these precious stones are from his late mother's jewelry collection, making them immeasurably sentimental. In the age of technology and remote work, video conferencing has become the norm for most, and royalty is no exception. The Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle, appears to have a quirky habit during these virtual meetings. As observed by some royal commentators and reported by Express, Meghan has a tendency to gaze at her husband, Prince Harry, with intense focus while he speaks during video conference calls. Instead of looking into the camera, as is the norm, she turns towards him. Keshia Chante, speaking on ET Canada, amusingly pointed out, "It always trips me out when Meghan stares at Harry while he's talking." She continued humorously, "I'm always like, what are you looking at? Is there something in his teeth?" via Express. Meghan's habit, although considered unconventional by some, could very well be an act of politeness. In face-to-face conversations, it's a sign of respect and attentiveness to focus on the speaker. This could just be a reflection of Meghan's decorum, extending it to virtual settings, which indeed becomes quite noticeable and, for some, endearing.